Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz, World of Bodybuilding. Today I want to talk about Dexter Jackson and his last Mr. Olympia appearance ever. In fact, his last professional bodybuilding contest ever. And it has been a very, very long road, a very, very long career, and an extremely successful one. So let's talk about Dexter's last appearance. Keep in mind, at the last Mr. Olympia 2019, he got fourth, and this year's Arnold Classic, he got second, and there were lots of people having him first, and he beat Rami Dare, for example. So Dexter is a guy with a record. He's 50 years old, and with that age, beating the top guys like Big Rami. Big Rami is like a guy where people talk about him getting Mr. Olympia all the time. Of course, he doesn't, put the ultimate package down, because if he had done it, he probably would have already got Mr. Olympia. But, you have to just have in mind that, that even at that age, he's beating top-notch guys. He, of course, also beats Steve Kuklo at the Arnold's. He beat Sergio Olivier Jr., Cedric McMillan. He's just extremely successful. So because he competed in 2020 already at the Arnold's and stuff, so we can have a more recent picture of him. If you take the average of his last five Mr. Olympia performances, you will have fourth place as an average. So I do think, let's just go through some of the contest pictures while talking to this. I do think that you don't see muscle atrophy on his body, really. So his body, if I would not know the age, they could claim, let's say, I don't know, 40 and stuff, so 10 years younger, and people would believe it. So he has been he had definitely found the fountain of youth. Of course, he has weaknesses. Like the biggest weaknesses is his calves. Everybody has that on map. But with those calves, he already won the Olympia in 08 in his prime, where Jay Cutler, won the Olympia 09. So that weakness, didn't hinder him from getting Miss Olympia. That's what I wanted to say. Of course, he also delivers very, very good conditioning. That's why his nickname is the Blade. And you won't see a film of fat and barely a film of water and stuff. You won't see you will see a very, very sharp guy when you check out these pictures of last year's Olympia. Great abs. Great. Look at that neck. I like that crab pose of Dexter. So in conclusion, seeing those pictures, I want to say that this year could be more tough for Dexter. That's my opinion, because Phil is in the mix again. Okay, obviously Sean Roden won't be competing there, but who will be competing there is Big Rami again. But he beat him this year, so he could beat Rami. That's for sure. He could beat him. It's not unrealistically at the last battle he won against Rami. But you also have Hadi Chupin. You have William Bonac, and William won the Arnold's against Dexter. You have Brandon Curry, the current Mr. Olympia. So I do think that 4 to 6 is realistic for Dexter. But knowing the Blade, he could definitely be there for a surprise and go as high as second. I say that's my opinion. He could get second, third. He could get any spot. Maybe even, that's more unrealistic, but he could even win the title. We don't know how Phil will look like. Of course, it's unrealistic that he will beat Phil Heath, but I just want to say that's the message of the video. Dexter is placing extremely well, even in the recent years. He doesn't show off any age, and in the history, he multiple times showed us that he's always there for the surprise. He always slides in when the people are not hitting it, and we have lots of people not hitting it every year. So anything could be happen. And also, I checked his Instagram a little bit, and it seems like he's definitely not happy about the situation that people not talk about him much. You know, people don't have Dexter on the map for a top contender at this year's Miss Olympia. Everybody talks about Rami, Hardy, Brendan, and Phil, of course, and not many people talk about Dexter. But that was always the case, I would say. So let's check this out. The Olympia is getting closer and closer. Write in the comments if you will watch the Olympia, and also maybe you're even going there to watch it live in Florida. I mean, Dexter is from Florida, by the way, so I think he will have lots of fans wanting to see him at his last Olympia appearance. Subscribe to my channel. I wish you all the best. What do you think is possible at max for Dexter Jackson?